Hello there, it's Jasmine and welcome to another video. In this video I'm just gonna talk about products. So many products. Throughout the summer I bought a lot of makeup. Different brands, drugstore, high-end, a lot of BH cosmetics, just like every year. So some of them I've tried because I got them earlier in the summer, around May and June. So I've used them throughout summer and I have some reviews to tell you throughout the way. Some of the products are a bit more new. I haven't really tried yet, but I'm gonna give a little swatch, first impressions. We're gonna talk about the products on the way. So they're just so many products, I don't know where to start from. I'm gonna start with some random products I got, and then I'm gonna move on to like brands. So I'm just gonna grab whatever I find in front of me. Okay, so this is a bronzer I got. Yeah, so this is a bronzer I got from the brand Palladio, and I've never tried this brand, I've never tried this bronzer, but I was convinced to get it because when I swatched it at the store, oh my god, it is so creamy and so pigmented. Let me swatch it for you guys, but right now it's just, you're not gonna see anything because it's not my shade. Like, it's really pigmented, if you can tell, and really creamy. It's just too light for me right now. I got it in May or June, and before I got the tan, so right now it's just not my shade, so I'm keeping it aside. I'm gonna use it in the winter when I get lighter because it definitely looked so pretty on my skin when I was lighter. So yeah, that's something I got, and when I try it out, you're gonna see this on my channel soon. So another thing I got is this little guy. It's the L'Oreal Life's a Peach Skin Awakening Blush. Look at this cute design. It is a very orange, peachy blush that has a little bit of shimmer. It's not completely matte. And again, it's really pretty on my skin when I'm lighter, but right now you're just gonna see an ugly orange. You're not gonna see anything. It's too light for my skin right now that I'm so tanned. So I've used this a lot in June and July and I love it. It's really creamy and it's just really good for those skin tones that are warm because it's peach. It's a peach orange blush. Also, it would look really pretty on very pale skin tones. I think it would look really pretty. So this is also something that I'm keeping for the winter when my skin gets a bit lighter and I can work with it again. Next is this little thingy that I got from Essence Cosmetics. It's the Holo Wow Prism Jumbo Eye Pencil. So yeah, it's supposed to be an eye pencil. It's holographic, and this is, yeah, it's really pigmented and really holographic. And how I use it is just in my inner corners, in my tear ducts basically, because it is a bit harsh. It's dry, so I find it hard to add to the entire lid. So I just add a little bit to my tear ducts, and it adds a really beautiful holographic effect. It takes the look to another dimension. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. I've used it a few times and it's really pretty. It stays in place throughout the day. It's really nice. It's just a bit drying, so you can't really work with it a lot like the rest of your lid because it's kind of patchy as well. Next I got a fixing spray from Catrice Cosmetics in the matte finish, Prime and Fine Anti-Shy Fixing Spray. I got this before starting my isotretinoin treatment, so I got it matte, I got it anti-shine, so I'm not really looking forward to using it until I am done with my treatment. So I haven't, oh, okay, obviously I haven't even opened it. The packaging looks so cool. So yeah, this is also something I'm gonna keep aside and try out later. So along with these two other products, you're gonna see these later on my channel, but I'm really excited to try it. It was also quite affordable, so yeah. So I finally got Baby Skin. This is a primer I've wanted to try for a very long time, but I just couldn't find it anywhere. So when I found it, I got it, of course. I've used it a few times and it's really cute. I haven't noticed anything too special about it. It's just a really good primer. Yes, it is a good pore eraser. It erases the pore. It has this feeling, this silicone-y feeling. I'm using it currently and I'm loving it. So yeah, it is lightweight and smooth, just like it says. So yeah, that was a really good choice. I like it. Then I got this lip pencil from Bourjois. It's the velvet pencil in the shade, what shade is it? Okay, 09 Mocha Cabana. So yeah, I have used it a lot and oh my god, this is such a great formula. Really, it's so beautiful. I don't know if you can tell because it's kind of finished. Like, I need to sharpen it. So yeah, the color is beautiful on warm toned skin. It looks amazing. And the formula is truly, it's matte and velvety without being too dry. Now I have really chapped lips and I only wear lip gloss or cream lipstick or shiny lipstick. But this one, I found that if I use it and add a thin layer of lip gloss on top, it works fine. It does not dry my lips. It does not damage my already chapped lips. So it's really gentle and smooth and velvety and everything. I love this formula and I want to try more shades because they had a really nice shade range. So yeah, I love it. Okay, next is this little guy. I'm so excited. It's the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions and it's this cute little mini palette with all the beautiful green shades. I really love green. I don't know if you noticed, but I really love green. So when I found out about this palette, it's not a new release, it's an old palette, okay? But I couldn't find it where I live. Oops. I couldn't find it where I live and it was so sad. But then I found it and I got it and I used it and I love it. It's really pigmented. Let me swatch some. I'm gonna have to wipe my hand a lot in this video because I'm gonna swatch so many stuff. Okay, so what I love about this palette is that it has so many finishes. It has some matte shades, it has some shimmer shades like these two, and it has this one shade up here that has this jelly feeling. I've heard about this formula a lot in reviews about Huda Beauty, but I never actually sensed it, and it's amazing. It's so reflective. Actually, this is going to be the first swatch, this one right here. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, can you see? I think I can. You can see. It's super reflective and it's just creamy. So creamy and so pretty. So I was kind of scared of this shade. I was like, how is it gonna be? How pigmented is it gonna be? How is it gonna look on my lid? But it is quite pigmented, as you can tell, and you can actually work with it somehow. I haven't used it yet. I haven't incorporated it in any look yet, but it's intriguing. It makes me think, like, how could I use it? The rest of the shades, I've used them all and they're so beautiful. Let me swatch some more. I'm gonna swatch this. This is what really got to me, this green. So beautiful. So this shade of green, I love adding to my lower lash line. It's beautiful. Whatever look I'm doing, I add this green to my lower lash line and it's amazing. This is also really pretty because it's kind of holographic. So it's kind of yellow and green. I don't know if you can tell, but in the light it kind of changes and it's really interesting. So I'm gonna swatch one more and I'm gonna swatch this one right in the middle. This shade right here. It's a glitter shade and it is a bit gritty, but not annoying. I mean, it's so pigmented and so pretty that this palette is a little favorite of mine. I adore it. So have a last look at these beautiful swatches. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you some NYX products that I got. Some were gifts from my mom, thank you. And I've loved every single one of them so much. So here are the NYX products that I got. I'm gonna start with the ones I've used and loved. First product is this one, and I used it in my previous video where I created a dewy makeup look. It's a beautiful bronzer, the California Beaming in the shade Golden State. And it's kind of messed up because I broke it and then I fixed it, but oh my god, this shade, I've been using this all summer. You can't tell because right now I'm tanned. God, all swatches are kind of ruined. But this shade worked on my skin when it was lighter. It's working on my skin now that I'm tanned. Actually, I'm wearing it right now. You can tell. Really pretty shade that works on my skin when it's light and when it's tanned. So I really love it. Also, it's not completely matte. It has a bit of a shimmer. So that's a plus for me right now, having dry skin, that it's not completely matte. And it blends so well. It's a dream. It blends beautifully. I mean, I think you can tell. It's so pretty. Next is this little guy, and it's the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Cheek Tint in the shade Do Me Right. And it's a purple. But on my skin tone, it's perfect. This is it. It's a lip and cheek tint, so it's not that pigmented, but that's how it's supposed to be. So again, I've used this all summer. My skin was too dry to add any kind of makeup, so what I would do is add my moisturizer and then add this on my cheeks and on my lips, on my chapped lips. And it did a really good job at hydrating, and it's not very long wearing. That's a bit of a downside with it, but again, it's a tint. I mean, it's okay. I could add some more. It's so lightweight, very pretty, flattering shade for deeper skin tones. Lightweight, pretty, hydrating. Just need to reapply it throughout the day. This one right here is an all-time favorite. It's the NYX Away We Glow Strobing Cream in the shade Bright Star. And this is the first creamy highlight product that I've ever used, and I'm in love. It's the highlight I'm wearing right now. You can add powder highlight on top of it to make it even more intense, but in my opinion, it's quite intense on its own, and it's just too pretty. And it has this pump applicator that I love. Honestly, the packaging is pretty, the product is pretty, the shade is gorgeous. I love it. Next is this lip product. It's the Filler Instinct Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Cheap Fills. And it's the one I'm wearing right now. I really don't know why I got a plumping lip gloss because my lips are already a bit full. I mean, I don't know. I don't see a big difference. Actually, this is the first time I'm wearing this lip gloss. It does sting, and this is my first experience with plumping lip glosses, but I've heard that they sting, so I was kind of expecting that it will do this tingling feeling, but I don't notice any increase in my lip size. I got it because I liked the shade and because it said lip polish, lip gloss or whatever, and this summer, with my chapped lips, I was just going crazy searching for lip glosses everywhere. So yeah, let me just swatch it again. I mean, you can see it on my lips, but I've added a very, very thin layer. Let me add one more layer on top so you can see, because it's really metallic and reflective, and I don't really like it being too reflective. That's why I added just a very thin layer, but now I added a bit more so you can see the shade clearly. It's a very beautiful shade. So yeah, since this is the first time of me wearing it, I like how it looks and the way it feels. The way it feels is not annoying me. It doesn't tingle too much. It doesn't sting. So yeah, I think I will be using it a lot. So the last two products I kind of got together. It's a glitter primer and a little glitter palette. I have not used these. So this is it. It's their Glitter Gold's Cream Glitter Palette in the shade Galactica. And what I loved about this palette is that the 4 shades here are all you need. So we have a warm toned bronzy shade. You have a greenish shade, yellow shade, you have a dark shade, and you have this just universal shade, champagne or whatever. So the problem with these is that, okay, they're cream. This formula reminds me of the Huda Beauty, this little shade that was on top. This jelly one right here. Yeah, sorry I didn't get this swatch on camera. I'm sorry, my phone is messed up. But yeah, I mean, look. It's beautiful. It's mind-blowing. Maybe because I've never used glitter before, so I'm really mind-blown by this, but I cannot wait to use this. Okay, it's a bit over the top, and I don't know, I cannot wear this to university, and I don't really go out that much. But, I mean, look. Let's swatch one more. Let's swatch the dark one. It's really, like, it moves around. So that's why I was a bit scared of getting it on its own. So I got this primer, this glitter primer with it, because when I swatch it, it really moves a lot on my fingers. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit patchy, but so pretty, so pretty. Shining now. So yeah, that's everything I got from NYX this summer. Next I'm gonna talk about a bit of random stuff I got again, and then we're gonna move on to BH Cosmetics, my all-time favorite brand. This bag that has a few makeup in it. These are some BH Cosmetics leaflets or whatever, but they have really cute makeup looks, so I'm keeping them for inspiration. Let's dive in. Nope, that's BH Cosmetics. We're gonna talk about that later. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab whatever is in that bag randomly and talk about it. Some are high-end, some are drugstore, so whatever. This is the biggest thing in here, so I'm just gonna... It's skincare, and I haven't tried it yet, so I can't really say anything about it, but I will start using it tonight. And I will update you guys probably on my Instagram. That's where I talk more about skincare and lip balms and some tips and tricks. Next, oh, so this is a local Greek brand called Radiant. And this is their Vinyl Gloss, long-lasting gloss in the shade 06. Is it 06 or is it 90? I think it was 06. Anyway, so it's a lip gloss. Again, I went crazy with the lip gloss. What I love about this product is the applicator. It's a tiny brush. Look, it's not a doe foot applicator. It's a tiny brush, and it's so cute. So this is the shade. It's really pigmented, really glossy, and it smells beautiful, like a vanilla sweet tea scent. So I've used this a couple of times, and it's long wearing. It's really pretty. It makes my lips look much fuller, better than this plumping lip gloss or whatever. So yeah, I'm really loving this product, and the shade is cute, so I can wear it every day. So that's one more thing I love about this product. Okay, next is this mascara from Essence. It's the What the Fake volumizing and lengthening mascara, and this is the applicator. Whoop. It's a bit thinner than what I usually get, but I wanted to try something new. I always get the Maybelline ones that are like super fat, and wanted to try something new. I really liked the packaging. It was intriguing, so I got it, and I haven't tried it yet, but I will try it soon. Okay, so next I got something from Milk, and it's a brand that I've wanted to try for so long, but I cannot get hold of it where I live. So when I traveled to Greece and I found it in Sephora, I had to try it out. So I got this little mini thing just to try it out. It's their, what is it, Supernova stick. So it's supposed to be a holographic whatever, highlight stick, eyeshadow stick, lip stick. It says that it can be used for everything. So this is it, super tiny and cute. Let me swatch it for you. So yeah, first time I swatched it when I got home, because the thing about Sephora, they don't let you swatch everything sometimes, like the little sample-y things they have beside the counter, you can't swatch them when you're there. So I got it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. I've always wanted to try out Milk, and I was a bit disappointed by the pigmentation. I mean, okay, it's pigmented when you add a lot, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the pigmentation, but I haven't tried it on my face yet, so I'm not gonna be judging it from now and say that it's not a good product until I actually use it on my face. But as a first impressions swatch, I'm not super impressed. Okay, another high-end product. It's probably the last one here. I got the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Diamond Milk. And it's this. The packaging just blew my mind. They had 3 shades and I was between this one, which is just clear, and another one that was a little bit bronzy, but I got the clear one because it's more versatile. Like I can wear it on top of any other lipstick. I have not tried it on my lips yet, but here's a swatch. It's so pretty and reflective and glittery, shimmery, metallic, everything, and it smells so fruity, and I love fruity scents. So yeah, the packaging is great, the swatch is great, the scent is great. I just have to try it on my lips to form a complete opinion, but I'm really excited to use it. God, it smells so good. Next are 3 products that kind of go together that are from the same line. They're the Essence You Better Work Gym Proof line. So I got the fixing powder and the fixing spray and the primer, because basically I needed a fixing spray and I needed primer and I needed a fixing powder. So when I found these, I was like, okay, I better get them from the same brand, the same line, so they all work together. So yeah, I haven't tried any of them yet, but I'm gonna try them out really soon when I start university and I'm out all day and I need my makeup to last. This is the fixing powder. It is transparent. Okay, last but not least, BH Cosmetics. I got a few stuff from them. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to try them out a lot because my skin was not really cooperating with me throughout the summer, so I wasn't really using that much makeup, but I'm gonna talk about it. First thing is this. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm half Greek, so I had to get the Glowing in Greece face palette from BH Cosmetics. Even if the shades were crap, I would still get it because it was Greece. But the shades are cute. So there are 3 blush shades and 3 highlight shades. These 2 are matte, these are shimmery. So I've tried almost all of them on my face, and I gotta tell you, this is a bit light for me right now that I'm tanned. This is really pretty. Let me swatch it for you. See the pigmentation? And I know that here it looks crazy, but on my cheeks, it does not look that crazy. It looks really pretty and flattering. This right here, this Athens, is one of the prettiest highlighters ever. I mean, oh, look. And you can't tell, unfortunately, but it is kind of holographic. It has some pink flecks in it. I don't know. I'm trying to make it like appear in camera, but it's just not showing. But in real life, in the sun especially, it's not pure champagne. No, it has some pink in it. And it's so special and so pretty. I've used it a couple of times and so far I'm loving it. The packaging, the shades, just, it's too pretty. So next are two items that I did not purchase, but they came as a gift with one of the orders that I did from BH Cosmetics. And it's their Stellar Lash Mascara, and I think it's one of their new releases. And the Summer Loving eyeshadow palette. Summer is over, but I mean the palette is gorgeous. Look at that packaging. And I don't even like pink, but I love this packaging. So it's a little mini palette, like it's so super cute. And all of the shades are just, I mean, most of them are usual everyday shades, but there are some special shades in there, like this one here. It reminds me of Athens, the highlighter, because it kind of looks like a champagne shade, but it also has some pink in it, so it's really beautiful and holographic. Let me swatch it for you. See? It's a bit more obvious here how holographic it is. Also, this one right here, it has specks of glitter in it. It's not just shimmery, it's really beautiful and very pigmented. Can you see the glitter? I think you can. It's really pretty. I love this shade right here, and it's also very pigmented. Ooh. So yeah, I have played with this palette a little, just a couple of times, and it's not too long wearing, but it's really pigmented and pretty. So it's a cute little palette. I mean, it was a gift, so really cute. Now, the mascara I've only used once, and I loved the effect it made. This is a sample size, it's a tiny one, but first of all, I love the packaging, and I love the applicator because it's fat, just how I like it. It kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal Paradise Exotic and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. They're kind of in the same category, I guess. Like, the applicator does this groove thing in the middle. So yeah, it was long wearing. It was great. It was pretty, black, just a really good mascara, I mean. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about these two palettes. They did this thing, the mini zodiac palettes for each zodiac sign starting from January. So of course I had to get the Gemini because I'm Gemini. And I got the Aries because I loved the shades. So I got the Gemini because of me being a Gemini, and I got the Aries because of the shade. And the Gemini, to be honest, was a bit disappointing because, I mean, the shades are a bit plain. There's a yellow, and I love yellow, and I love that they added a yellow and an orange and a green to the Gemini palette because I love these shades. But the rest of the shades, the rest of the shades are a bit boring. I mean, these two, they don't even show up on my skin, so I could use them as a base. Like after using concealer, and then to set the concealer, I could use these two because they're just too light, and like this one as well. So these two are a bit similar. These three are kind of boring. Okay, this is a kind of cool brown, but again, nothing special. This is the shade I really love, and it's the shade I'm wearing all over my lid. And then I added this shade on top, and then this shade again to my tear ducts. So let me swatch it for you so you can see. I'm gonna swatch the yellow one. Not that pigmented and a bit patchy, but on the eyes it works well. This is the orange shade. Again, pigmentation is not that great. I'm not gonna swatch these because they just won't show up on my skin. Let me try. I'll try with this one right here. Yeah. It's a bit disappointing. So let's try the only shimmer shade, the one I'm wearing on my... Oh, hi. So yeah. This is a proper shade. This is nice and pigmented and cute. And of course, the highlight shade, the one in the middle, is really pigmented and pretty. But overall, this palette, I mean, if it wasn't Gemini, I wouldn't get it. It's a bit disappointing. Now the Aries, I got it because of the shades, and it was amazing. It has red, fiery shade. Let me swatch, and it's a bit more pigmented than the Gemini. I'm gonna swatch this orange, so maybe you can tell the difference between this orange and the Gemini's orange. This is a bit more fiery and a lot more pigmented. I'm gonna swatch this one right here. It's really cool reddish shade. It has two shimmer shades, this one right here and this one right here, and this is such a beautiful shimmer shade. Let me show you. It's really, really beautiful. And let's swatch the highlight in the middle. See, the shades are much better than the Gemini one, and it's much more pigmented. So I guess the Gemini would work on really fair skin tones that don't need that much pigmentation. I don't know, it just does not work that great for me. Finally, this video is an hour long, but this is the last product that I'm going to show you, and it's the Zodiac Love Signs palette. You guys know that I have the Zodiac, the first one, and I love it. It's my favorite palette, so I had to get the second edition, the Love Signs edition. And even though I'm not really into hearts and love and romantic stuff, but come on, it's the Zodiac palette, so I had to get it, and this is it. The shades are a lot more interesting than the first one. Okay, the first one had a bit of purples, crazy purples, but it was mostly neutral shades. This one has some crazy shades, and I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm gonna swatch them real quick. So I'm gonna swatch this blue one, Capricorn, so you can see the pigmentation. Oh god, I haven't tried this on my eye, but okay. Now I'm gonna try Aries, this pink one, fuchsia one. See the pigmentation? Now I'm gonna try some of let's try a dark shade. Let's try Aquarius, this one right here. It's super interesting. I want to see it. I haven't swatched Aquarius actually. This is the first time I'm swatching it. I want to swatch it beside this blue one because, oh my god. Okay, these two together, magic. Okay, now time to swatch some of the shimmer ones. Okay, so I'm gonna go again to Capricorn because it's just such an interesting shade. Swatch it below it. Wow. And I'm gonna swatch Aries as well underneath the matte Aries. Okay. And what else? Sagittarius. I want to swatch Sagittarius. It's just... look at that. Okay, so I really want to swatch more, but I'm running out of time. Gotta wrap up this video. It's too long for you guys. So, I haven't used this a lot. I've used it just like twice, which is crazy because I got it earlier in the summer and it's just been sitting in my drawer and I'm not reaching out for it. I don't know why. Maybe because I haven't used makeup that much. But I'm definitely gonna like play with it more and show you guys this palette in action. So we have reached the end of this video. Wow, I swatched a lot. I talked a lot. I hope I didn't get you too bored. But since you've reached the last minute of this video, it means that you didn't get bored. Or did you? Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video and you got some ideas about maybe what makeup you would like to try and get. And of course, I'm going to be trying all of this makeup in my following videos, so you can wait to see how they work. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!